Hey up, and welcome to the video. And we've just arrived in this fantastic place, which is the Lake District National Park, and we're here for 5 days doing a little bit of photography. And here's a preview of what you're likely to see in the next few videos. Colours in this are amazing. We've got purples, yellows, reds. The HSL panel in Lightroom is going to have a field day. Okay, we've scrambled up to this little waterfall running down the fell. I'll put the name up of it because I ain't got a clue what it's called. No mind about laughing. Just before we started filming video, the tarn itself was lovely and still, but now there's just a little bit of a breeze going across it, and it's just disturbed the reflection. So I've got some. I thought I was giving myself plenty of time here, but it's been such a rush. So as you can see, I'm hands-free today because I've got Helen who's with me, and she's doing all the videoing, or she'll do some of it, and hopefully she'll do a pretty good job. I have given her some tips and some training, so we should see some excellent video on this adventure. So we've just arrived in Keswick, and we're going around Derwent water to get some compositions. We're heading up to the Millennium Stone, because I do want a shot of the Millennium Stone. I'm not sure if the water levels are going to be too low though, so we may get it in the water or out the water. So we've started in this corner here where there's a couple of fences that run into the lake, and yeah, we started with some compositions here. So in this first one, if I just step into the water without getting my feet wet, I'm using these rocks here as leading line up into the distance there, and we have got some light in the distance. I'm not sure whether that's cat bells or not. I will put it up if it is cat bells. I know one of those sort of ridges there is cat bells. I'm not entirely sure, but yeah, this is the first composition of the day. We've just moved a bit further around now, and Helen spotted this potential composition with these two posts and the rocks. I've had to get the tripod height just right though, so the top of the posts aren't clipping the landscape in the distance. I've focused on the two posts, and it'll be a square crop, I think, when we've done it. Let's see what it's come out like anyway. going to try composition over there next. So let's just move a little bit further around the lake. Yeah, it's all right. The scenery is so nice. I'm just looking at the scenery and not thinking what I'm saying. Well, when I got home and processed this image, I realised again this shot would have benefited from the tripod being higher up and separating the posts from the trees in the background. What a scene of chaos this was with the tree roots. Amazing, you know, normally tree roots are buried underground, but just look at the complexity of the root system in this tree. It's amazing, and will definitely make a great subject for a composition. But how do we build it into a composition? That's the challenge. I'm sure I'll find something. It's even clinging onto a rock there. How amazing. I just took a shot of two rocks lined up, taking us out to the landscape and the fells behind, but it's not really working. Here it is, I'll put it up, see what you think. Well, I could kick myself for not doing a longer exposure here with this composition. I like the way the ripple wraps around the rock in the bottom of the image, but the rest of the image doesn't really work for me, unfortunately. What do you think? As you can see, water levels are much lower at this time of the year. It's June the 14th today, so we're in the middle of summer, and just walking along the shoreline, I'm pretty sure there's different foreground interests that you can see now, different rocks that you wouldn't see when the water levels are much higher. And the views are just stunning. I don't know which way, whether to take that shot that way or this one this way. I think the answer is to take both. Okay, we've got a shot of, I'm pretty sure this is cat bells now. So I'm just setting up for a shot here. We've got some interesting rocks. They look like they've been positioned here actually. I'm not sure they've sitting there naturally. There's some nice craggy rocks here though that's going to give some nice foreground interest. Let's get set up for this shot. Okay, we've set up a composition now. We've got some rocks in the foreground. I'm pretty sure that is cat bells behind. And I've put the 10 stopper on to have a really long exposure because I want to smooth the water out. There's winds blowing across the lake today. So 10 stoppers on for a nice smooth shot. Let's get smooth. We came round to this viewpoint and there was an awful lot of people in the vicinity, so I decided to come back here later and see if there was less people around. Hey up, just look at that tree. It looks like it's running across the field. It's running away from me. It definitely needs some photographs taken of it. It's got so much character. Let's see what we can capture. Second attempt at this location was a bit more successful. There were still people in and around. I just had to wait patiently for them to disappear. Great subject, this tree trunk, clearly exposed by the low water levels, and gave me quite a few different options for compositions, probably too many actually. But the leading line that the logs formed really made great foreground for the composition, leading us into cat bells, which I must have said cat bells about 20 times now in this video. So took a few shots here and just had to wait, as I said, for people to move in and out of the compositions. Okay, we're going to end the video here, so thanks for watching this video. It is the first one of the Lake District. The next one is going to be Buttermere. So if you enjoy this sort of content, please consider subscribing to the channel, giving it a like, or making a comment in the bottom. I'll see you later.